we said that the two types of transference are distinguishable depending on the two types of logical associations underlying the semantic process. These two types are transference based on resemblance, or transference based on similarity, and transference based on contiguity. And first of all, let us deal with the transference based on similarity, or transference based on resemblance. This type of transference is also referred to as linguistic metaphor. A new meaning appears as a result of associating two objects, phenomena, qualities, etc., due to their outward similarity. So outward similarity is very important in that case. Mouse, box, and stalls, it should be clear from the explanations above, are examples of this kind of transference. Other examples can be given in which transference is also based on the association of two physical objects. The noun eye, for instance, has for one of its meanings hole in the end of a needle, which also developed through transference based on resemblance. A similar case is represented by the neck of the bottle. The noun drop has, in addition to its main meaning, a small particle of water or other liquid, the meanings earrings shaped as drops of water, for example, diamond drops, and candy of the same shape, for example, mint drops. It is quite obvious that both these meanings are based on resemblance. The main meaning of the noun branch is limb or subdivision of a tree or bush. On the basis of this meaning, it developed several more. One of them is a special field of science or art. For example, we said that lexicology is a branch of linguistics. This meaning brings us into the sphere of the abstract and shows that in transference based on resemblance, an association may be built not only between two physical objects, but also between a concrete object and an abstract concept. The noun bar, from the original meaning barrier, developed a figurative meaning, realized in such contexts as social bars, color bars, racial bar. Here again, as in the abstract meaning of branch, a concrete object is associated with the abstract concept. The noun star, on the basis of the meaning heavenly body, developed the meaning famous actor or actress. Nowadays, the meaning has considerably widened its range, and the word is applied to not only to screen idols, but also to popular sportsmen, popular singers, etc. The first use of the word star to denote popular actor or actress must have been humorous or ironical. The mental picture created by the use of the word in this new meaning was a kind of semi-god surrounded by the bright rays of his glory. Yet soon the ironical coloring was lost. The meanings formed through this type of transference are frequently found in the informal strata of the vocabulary, especially in slang. A red-headed boy is almost certain to be nicknamed Carrot or Ginger by his schoolmates, and the one who is given to spying and sneaking gets a derogatory nickname of Rat. Both these meanings are metaphorical, though, of course, the children using them are quite unconscious of this fact. The slang meanings of words such as nut, onion, hoofs, and very many others were all formed by transference based on resemblance. And now let us deal with another kind of transference, transference based on contiguity. Another term for this type of transference is linguistic metonymy. The association is based upon subtle psychological links between different objects and phenomena, sometimes traced and identified with much difficulty. The two objects may be associated together because they often appear in common situations, and so the image of one is easily accompanied by the image of the other. Or they may be associated on the principle of cause and effect, of common function, of some material and an object which is made of it. Cases of the transference based on contiguity are of different kind. The Old English adjective glad meant bright, shining. It was applied to the sun, to gold and precious stones, to shining armor, etc. The later and more modern meaning, joyful, developed on the basis of the usual association of light with joy. The meaning of the adjective sad in Old English was satisfied with food. Later, this meaning developed connotation of a greater intensity of quality and came to mean oversatisfied with food, having eaten too much. Thus, the meaning of the adjective sad developed a negative evaluative connotation and now described not a happy state of satisfaction, but on the contrary, the physical unease and discomfort of a person who has had too much to eat. The next shift of meaning was to transform the description of physical discomfort into one of the spiritual discontent, because these two states often go together. Now the adjective describes purely emotional state, sorrowful, melancholy. Yes, you all know the meaning of this word. The two previous meanings were ousted from the semantic structure of the word long ago. The foot of bed is a place where the feet rest when one lies in the bed. But the foot of a mountain got its name by another association. The foot of a mountain is its lowest part, so that the association here is founded on common position. By the arms of an armchair, we mean the place where the arms lie when one is sitting in the chair, so that the type of association here is the same as in the foot of bed. The leg of bed, the leg of table, the leg of chair, etc., though is a part which serves as a support, the original meaning being the leg of a man or the leg of an animal. The association that lies behind this development of meaning is what? The common function. A piece of furniture is supported by its legs, just as living beings are supported by theirs. The meaning of the noun hand, realized in the context hand of a clock or hand of a watch, originates from the main meaning of the noun part of human body. It also developed due to the association of the common function. The hand of a clock points to the figures on the face of the clock, and one of the functions of human hand is also that of pointing to things. Another meaning of hand realized in such contexts as factory hands, farm hands, is based on another kind of association. Strong, skillful hands, that is the most important feature that is required of a person engaged in physical work, in physical labor. You remember that we discussed the adjective dull. So the adjective dull developed its meaning not clear or bright as in a dull green color, dull light, dull shapes, on the basis of the former meaning deficient in eyesight, and its meaning not loud or distinct, as in dull sounds, on the basis of the older meaning deficient in hearing. The association here was obviously that of cause and effect. To a person with weak eyesight, all colors appear pale and all shapes blurred. To a person with deficient hearing, all sounds are indistinct. The main and the oldest registered meaning of the noun board was a flat and thin piece of wood, a wooden plank. On the basis of this meaning, developed the meaning table, which is now archaic. The association which underlied the semantic shift was that of the material and the object made from it. A wooden plank, or maybe several planks, is an essential part of any table. This type of association is often found with nouns denoting clothes. For example, a mink, yes, a mink coat, a jersey, knitted shirt or sweater. Meanings produced through this type of transference, so transference based on contiguity, sometimes originate from geographical or proper names. China, in the sense of dishes made of porcelain, originated from the name of the country, which was believed to be the birthplace of porcelain. The name of a painter or a writer is frequently transferred onto one of his works. So a Matisse means a painting by Matisse, and a Shakespeare, a work by Shakespeare. So if we say that yesterday I bought a Shakespeare, we don't mean that we bought Shakespeare, the person who died long ago, but we mean that we bought his work, yes.